Hello and welcome to Fortem Australia's Career Management Program. My name is Anthony Ferro and I'm one of the Career Management Specialists facilitating the Transition and Employment Program across all state and territory jurisdictions. I am also a former Queensland police officer, having served some 20 years in uniform. Firstly, thank you very much for reaching out and inquiring about the program. The purpose of this video is to give you a brief outline of the Transition and Employment Program so you can make an informed decision about whether it's right for you or not. After you've listened to this short presentation, you'd be most welcome to reach out and clarify anything or to directly enroll in the program. We are an independent, not-for-profit organisation that supports the mental health and well-being of first responder families. We employ a whole-of-community approach to our services, which stems from fact-based research and best practice, bridging the gap between research and the needs at the coalface. Our team brings a wealth of knowledge, passion, and authenticity of lived experience with decades of relevant clinical experience and strong clinical governance. This enables our team to best understand and support those who protect our community from harm, our first responders. We focus on three core services: wellbeing activities, including community engagement, psychological and counselling services, and career management services, which is where our transition and employment program lives. We also provide mental health and wellbeing resources, which are available for free on our website. The Transition and Employment Program is part of the broader Fortem Career Management Program. The program was launched in 2021 following Fortem Australia's receipt of a federal grant to develop and roll out the program across all state and territory jurisdictions. The pilot was limited to law enforcement and ran until June 2022. We are now in ongoing discussions with first responder agencies to continue our services and expand eligibility to other first responder agencies. The program is supported by professional case managers with lived or learnt experience in first responder culture and concerns, and focuses on providing support for transition and post-service career and lifestyle opportunities. Many first responders don't realise that their current skill set and experiences are extremely valuable and transferable. We help them utilise these to harness their future potential. You can find the eligibility criteria on our website, or alternatively, if you're unsure, please contact us directly. The primary objective of the program is to support first responders as they exit service and move into the next phase of their lives, whatever that might look like. And I do say that quite deliberately, because some enter the program because they're reaching retirement age or being retired on medical grounds, and others enter the program because, well, quite frankly, they've had enough and don't wish to work as a first responder anymore. For those reasons, we don't take a one-size-fits-all approach to people's individual plans. Fortem and the Transition Program are not a recruitment agency or an employment service in the traditional sense. We don't go out and farm for jobs to place them in people's laps and push them to apply. 100% no way. We believe that you know your best interests better than anyone, and our job is to support you in the informed decisions you make around departure from service and not convince you either way. Fortem Australia and the program do not recommend people stay in service or leave it. We believe that is a decision for the individual. On the screen in front of you, you have an image of our Career Management Program wheel. This provides an overview of the Transition and Employment Program. Our process is tailored to the unique needs of the first responder and promotes a holistic approach to career transition and lifestyle planning. There are a number of reasons for first responders seeking support with transitioning out of service, including age retirement, medical retirement, lifestyle, career break, career transition, and proactive well-being, and we've certainly discussed some of them already today. No matter the reason, we support you through each step of the process. The aim is to support an exit with dignity, where individuals understand the value of what they leave behind and what they retain as they transition from service. If you register for the program, we'll schedule an intake meeting with one of our career management specialists. The intake meetings are conducted face-to-face or online using Microsoft Teams, depending on the physical location of the case manager and the client. The intake meeting is really a nuts and bolts conversation and a bit of a deep dive into the individual circumstances and goals the person may have set themselves. It's about scoping out an appropriate transition plan that will help to facilitate a smooth exit from service. A central tenet of the program is our holistic approach to the transition journey. In addition to the supports I'll be outlining in the next couple of slides, we have a whole suite of lifestyle programs, courses, and events that support the transition journey of the whole family unit, the first responder, and their partner. The conversation in the intake meeting revolves around some key pathways and is centered around the goals you create. It is important that you are the driver of your own career path forward, and essentially, we are here to support you to achieve those goals. If a career in the private or public sector is what you desire, we will support you to connect with companies and organisations that recognise the value of former first responders. You can see the list of current supporters on the website. You might have an ideal job in mind, which you found on Seek or any of the other job search websites, and would like support getting you through the job readiness process. Or, for those who are medically transitioning or on the path towards age retirement, you might want to focus on lifestyle and other personal goals. We find most people include training by recognition of prior learning or searching for upskilling courses in their plan. In addition to job readiness support, as many haven't written a resume or a cover letter since they joined their particular agency. As part of the program, we offer a range of additional services so you feel supported and engaged throughout the whole process. These include transition goal planning, career profilers for both personality and career path profiling, overall case management by one of our career management specialists, professional resume and career writing services to help you put your best foot forward, and additional job application support as needed. We also offer recognition of prior learning, clinical services, interview panel e-learning courses that are self-paced, holistic wellbeing, workshops, and our unique career management portal, which is a one-stop shop for your career development and transition plan, including workshops, seminars, and events. The portal is the coordination point for all activities and external offerings provided in the program. Something we are often asked is, what are the timeframes and costs associated with the service? Firstly, there are no time limits for your time in the program because we know each person's circumstances are different. While some may need minimal support to secure new employment, others may be with us for a longer period. For example, participants medically retiring are often with us for longer periods because their transition journey often goes hand in hand with a period of recovery, and we are supportive of those circumstances. Lastly, there are no costs, with minor exception, associated with your participation in the program. Occasionally, a client might ask for a special support that is outside the program boundaries. In such cases, if we need to source special support for a client and the service provider charges a fee for that service, then the arrangement would be at the client's expense. That being said, from time to time, we are able to access funding through different grant sources, and the client's case manager may be able to apply for funding to financially subsidise some of those out-of-the-box type support requests. Such arrangements would be discussed during the intake process, but aside from any special requests, the vast majority are within the boundaries of the program and as such would be covered. Fortem Australia came to life in 2019 and the Transition and Employment Program was launched in mid-2021. From the program's inception in mid-2021 until June 2023, over 1,000 first responders have utilised our career management program, 75% of whom had more than 10 years experience in a first responder role. 100% of those who we supported said they were more confident in their capacity for work, which is an incredible outcome that we celebrate and strive to maintain. 82 of those we supported decided to stay in service, and a further 188 achieved a positive employment outcome. Participant testimonials are extremely valuable to us. They allow us to ensure we are providing the best support to our community of first responders and provide insight for those who are considering transitioning from service. A recent example of some great feedback we received was from a senior sergeant in South Australia Police who said, "Whilst only having been on board with Fortem for a few months, the process from my initial registration has been straightforward. Fortem has built confidence in my transferable skills, which now has me in a position to apply for roles." It's a great feedback and we're really proud of that. Okay, that basically wraps up our brief helicopter view of the Fortem Australia Transition and Employment Program. You may now be thinking, where to from here? If you are ready to enroll in the program, just register via our website page. If you have any more questions regarding the program, its structure, features, and the services that are available as a current or former first responder, please contact us via email at cmp@fortemaustralia.org.au. If you'd like a brief informal introductory chat with a case manager, you can request that at the time of registering your initial inquiry. Thanks for your time today. It's been a real pleasure providing you with this information, and we look forward to supporting you in your own journey into the next career and life phase. Thank you and goodbye.